Alright, so there it is in the leaderboard. You can see the people doing Gfred, people who are doing derfG. This is, it looks like I'm doing derfG. Excellent. This video is brought to you by all the scumbags listed on the scumbags page of my website. Big thank you to everyone listed there for your long time and extra support. Alright, away we go. 125 people. Split up this time. So we got just over 60 people doing derfG at the same time as just over 60 people doing Gfred. I've been randomly chosen to do derfG, I suppose. And this is something we've never done before. This is unique. I mean, we've obviously done derfG Freds where we do Gfred and then derfG back to back or vice versa, all in one race. But we've never done something like this. Only possible on 8th gear. That player number is only possible on 8th gear. This game mode was only programmed on 8th gear. Props again to the 8th gear 5M server for the work they do. But yeah, 125. I figured if we're not going to get the 167 that we got in the previous big Gfred, we might as well do this sort of variation. So yeah, it's going to be hectic already because it's not going to be as hectic as the 167 player Gfred because there's only 60 players on each side. But the added factor with this is that there's going to be a middle point to the race, to each of our races, where there's going to be people doing Gfred coming into contact with people doing derfG going the opposite direction. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's new, it's fresh, it's unique. There will be an overall winner, but we'll also try to keep in mind who won each of the sides. Don't take those bikes, no one's allowed to take those bikes. And I'm sure that's pretty obvious at this point. Alright, it's been a while since I've done a derfG actually. Dad joke, here's one. How do you steal a coat? You jacket. Right, this is going to be difficult to get a car. Once again, we all know what happened at the start of the 167 player Gfred. I mean, we might get lucky, you never know. I think I'm just going to keep running for a while and just hope. There's a decent amount of cars actually. This might help the derfG people. I just need to get something. Alright, we're in Estonia, we're away. So there's 60, I don't know how many actually, it's either going to be 62 or 63 on this side doing derfG, and there's 62 or 63 people all the way on the other side of the map starting their Gfred. This is going to be really interesting. I'm going to have to get something better for Chiliad though, that's the thing. Hopefully there's something decent at the observatory. That looks decent. Don't know what it is, but it looks decent. Yeah, I'll take the crashes, that's alright. There's going to be a little bit of, like, it's going to be, I'm guessing the leaderboard isn't going to be, like, perfectly synced up because we're all going to hit the checkpoints at different times. So we're kind of not going to know where we're going to finish until right at the very end. It looks like all the people who are doing derfG are closer to their checkpoint than what the people are who are doing Gfred, because we're all in the top positions at the minute. But I don't know how it really works. Leaderboard is accurate. Okay. Well, derfG people are dominating at the moment. It ignores the checkpoint. Oh, okay. So it's got nothing to do with the checkpoints. I guess it is all going to come together at the end. Although it's not, because we're going to finish over on the Gfred side, and the Gfred people are going to finish on the derfG side. So it's not as if we're all going to culminate on the same piece of the map. But the leaderboard and the position counters will all come together and mix in at the end. I definitely need a better car than this. That is a very nice car. I wouldn't mind finding one of those. The problem is, if there's good cars at the observatory, they might already be taken by the time I get there. Oh, yeah, there was a nice car and it's going to be taken by the time I get there. I mean, a Vector will do. It's better than a Stania. No. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! It's put me in the passenger seat, man! Okay. Okay, I guess I am a passenger now. Oh, God. RJ, I swear to God, you better drive this Gfred well. You better know where you're going on this derfG. Sit back and relax. Well, I've got no other option at the minute, do I? Looks like he knows where he's going. This is all right. I mean, I don't mind getting some of the, you know, some of the pressure taken off me. Carpooling, good for the environment. Okay, could have cut the corner there, but that's all right. We're safe. If I see a good car, I'm gonna like... Well, I should jump out, really, if I see a decent car. Going a bit too fast for it, though. Are we taking... Which line are we taking? Looks like we're taking the middle route. This could go so badly. I feel I really, this is really disconcerting not being in control of my own race right now. So if the leaderboard's correct, some of the Gfredders have gained some positions in top 2 positions for the Gfredders now. To be honest with your Chiliad performances, sometimes this could be good. Well, you never, you know, that's true. That is true. This could be a good thing. I don't know what the system is on 8th gear for how you like getting kicked out as a passenger. It looks like you can just ride alongside someone for eternity. I think like vanilla GTA and Project Homecoming, the passenger will get kicked out when you stop, but all else being equal, Gfred should be faster, yeah? Gfred has a swim and parachute, derfG has 2 swims. Not necessarily. You do have the parachute at the end of Gfred, which helps, but you've also got the ability to drive at the end of the derfG, when in that same distance that everybody at the start of a Gfred has to run, on a derfG you can just drive straight to the swim. People have practiced Gfred a lot more, so it's generally quicker in that respect in terms of knowledge, but I think they're close enough that on a race like this, when so much else is happening, it's going to be what happens in the race that is the determining factor, rather than... No! RJ, no! What have you done? What have you done? Oh my god. No! No! I can't believe it. This is why at least if you know, if this happens, At least if this happens to me, I've only got myself to blame. Can I get in somebody else's car, do you think? I need to hitch a lift. Oh god. Oh god. This is so scary. I wonder if he's gotten it out or not. Do I have my parachute? Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, this has not gone as I wanted it to go. Timington? No, that's a bad decision as well. Timington just can't get up. I need a lift. Thank you, Slegged. This is a new dynamic to Gfred's, actually being able to hitch a lift with people. Like all the Gfred variations that we've done, whether it's vanilla GTA or it's 5M Project Homecoming server, you haven't been able to be a passenger. Am I really down in 70th? RJ's ahead of me. I should never have got out. He must have gotten it unbeached, or he got knocked off or something. I should have just stayed with him. God damn it. I hate not being able to have control of your own race though. This is horrible. I want my own car. Oh, is this the crossover? This is the crossover point. These are the Gfred people. The Gfred leaders are coming this way now. The train tracks is the crossover point. This is so weird. It's so crazy. And again, because we've got 120 odd people in this race, the tiniest little bit of time loss and you're dropping like 30-40 places. Schlagen GT's pretty quick though. Maybe I'm best off sticking with Slegged for the minute. Cars on the map from LSIA to Chiliad. Wow. Oh my god, look at it. Look at the map. So we've got the leaders of Gfred are kind of getting towards the top of Chiliad, and the leaders of derfG are now sort of LSIA. This must be the back end of the Gfred. You got the back end of derfG still on Chiliad probably. Oh goodness me. The only part of the race you've controlled is where you've lost time. Actually, that's true, isn't it? That is actually true. No, 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 no! No! Oh, I wanted to get the bloody... I just want my own car.
Oh, shit! Have mercy! Oh, fuck it! Fuck you and your mom.
God damn it. I should have... Okay, I'm back behind RJ again. So I'm officially behind. Oh no, I'm back ahead. Alright. There's not enough of the race left to make this worthwhile, probably. But at least I'm back in control of my own race now. Alright, 68th. If we can believe that. The General's got a decent top speed there, I think. Alright, I'm in this Tempesta now. Tempesta Spider. We've still got the back end of the Gfredders doing a bit of the crossover. We can still make positions at the airport. We've still got the airport jump to do. People might still die on the parachute jump on the Gfred side of things. We just gotta see what we can get out of it. Top 50 is always possible. Really. I thought I was going to make it through the middle of those. I would say that I haven't driven particularly well in this Gfred, but I haven't really driven much at all. If I finish behind Slegged, then we'll know that I should have just stuck with them all the way to the end. A lot of people have decent cars at this point as well, it looks like. There he is. On his way back. Come on. He might not have gotten a checkpoint at the airport. Nos didn't either. That's true. Nos did this in the 167 player Gfred, being a passenger with someone, and he ended up not getting the checkpoint as a passenger. So that could have been a thing. But it would have been easy to get out of the car and get it at that point though. You can't get checkpoints as a passenger. Yeah, okay, there we go, confirmed. You can't get checkpoints as a passenger. So there are certain limitations to being a passenger. Oh my god, the traffic today. Hey, we're up into 30th, almost. Here we have flown up the field. What's a top 5 in 125 players? What am I looking for top 5's always possible? What's the equivalent? It must be 21st? Well, 20th maybe. 20.8333. Okay, so really 20th is what we need. We need 20th to consider it a top 5 in a normal Gfred. Making places. We've just got the long drive now. Oh no, it's the quarry first, isn't it? I almost forgot. The Tempesta, this Tempesta Spider, it's not great top speed wise. There's so many better cars, I think, that are out there. I don't even know what car Master's in, it's not showing up. The MF1 seems like it's good. F there. There's no point in changing it now. Got nobody around me on the quarry either. I'm not even overtaking anybody on my side doing the derfG. Relying on some like parachute fails on the Gfred side, I think. Don't think I'm gonna overtake anybody on the derfG side. Goodness me. How Ego takes the win on the Gfred side. I wonder what happened to Master. Maybe Master did a parachute death. Ronnie finishes in 2nd place overall on the Gfred side. So that's amazing. The first time we've ever done this, and the top 2 positions have been Gfred and derfG. Perfectly balanced for the top 2. And quite close as well, in terms of finishing times. Ah! I'm so close to a top 20 for that top 5's always possible. It's just chaos with these 125 player Gfreds, but I have not driven well. There's Schlager GT that I should have just stuck in. There we go, there's a top 20. Maybe people are dying on the parachute jump. I'm not beating anyone else on my side, so it's all about where people are on the Gfred side at this point. Master botched the Hail Mary because of traffic and had to swim half the distance to the finish. Ah, okay. This top 10, top 20 is looking less and less likely. I think the parachuters are finishing quite well on the Gfred side. 20 have finished already, so I can only get 21st. It's weird to be racing against people. Yeah, 21st. Damn! As close as it could possibly be to a top 5 without getting it. What was it? 20.883 or something was technically the top 5, and I got 21st. It's a rounded off top 5. Yeah, I know, right? Damn. So Gfred, derfG, derfG, Gfred, derfG, Gfred, loaded derfGs. So it's pretty even, to be fair. And that was pretty fun. I enjoyed that. It's fun to do something, like, different. We didn't have the carnage of 120 people all doing the same route, but you were still racing against 120 people. So, that was pretty cool. Ronnie finished on a jet ski. Oh, that's a disqualification. That would put me into 20th. So this is from Purity's perspective. We're about to see cheating going on. Oh yeah, that's true. That is true. That's a disqualification. Top 10, top 5's always possible. Top 5's always possible after an investigation and a disqualification. Everyone moves up one. Purity finished 2nd. Master finished 3rd. Paddy 4th. Success!